name?
My name's Carly.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I am currently living in Surrey, BC, Canada.
How long have you been in Australia?
I just got here yesterday, so pretty fresh off the plane.
What do you think of our weather?
It's beautiful so far. I have no complaints. And this is winter, so like, I don't even know what to say. It's just beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing down in Brisbane though? What are you doing in Australia? What brought you down under?
I'm actually here for a conference. So I'm a speech-language pathologist and a researcher. And so I'm here to attend the International Aphasia Research Conference.
Oh, fancy. Ooh, she has started.
Yes.
There we go. Not really, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Yeah, so aphasia is a communication disorder that's most often caused by stroke. And so people who have a stroke get aphasia, and then they have trouble with talking, understanding, reading, and writing. And so my research and my work as a practicing speech pathologist focuses on helping people with aphasia to get their communication skills back.
Okay. What kind of people get that kind of illness? Is it like anyone, or there is specific people?
Yeah, so most often it's caused by a stroke, but you can also get aphasia from, if you have a brain tumor or go for brain surgery, if you have a traumatic brain injury. And so right now, it's mostly older people that have strokes, but people can have a stroke at any age. So really anyone it could happen to.
Do you have any advice for people to avoid getting a stroke, or things they have to do, the steps they have to take?
Not really. Advice: stay healthy generally, exercise, eat well, take care of yourself. Also know the signs of stroke. So there's an acronym called FAST. So if you think someone might be having a stroke, take a look at their face. Usually they'll be drooping on one side. Look at their arms. If they can't lift their arms up, that's a bad sign. Their speech will also come out slurred or even drunken sounding at times. And then T is for time. So time is of the essence. If you think someone's having a stroke, you need to call for an ambulance right away and get them to the hospital as soon as possible.
So literally what you're saying is, if someone gets a stroke and they are not looked after in time, that's what causes the next step.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of the time frame, there are going to be challenges and deficits, but how long those challenges and deficits last and how serious the implications of the challenges and deficits are is what's going to be the difference with time.
Okay. Nice, I like that. I've learned something new, guys. That's why I'm always in the streets. I tell you, I run these streets. I run with the iron fist. Everyone knows. I hope you guys know that. Okay. Okay. The reason why I'm in the streets, mostly, I'm talking about social issues in Australia, but it's good that I'm meeting someone from Canada. We can also talk about the social issues in Canada.
Yeah.
How is the cost of living in Canada? Has it really risen up in the past few years, or you guys are okay at this point?
No, cost of living's pretty ridiculous right now, unfortunately. It sucks. It's hard. Minimum wage is not high enough for people to live sustainably. So, if people have a minimum wage job, they're often working multiple jobs.
What do you think is really causing all this cost of living, everything going up all of a sudden? Because honestly, 3 years ago, like the money I used to earn could take me a long way compared to right now. So we are trying to figure out, what do you think is causing it?
Honestly, I think it's just greed. I think if people were willing to just make a reasonable wage instead of getting billions of dollars a year, that there'd be a lot more funding to go around. And I think, too, the world is changing every day, and the way that we've set up governments and infrastructure and things like that is not always effective for how life is right now. And so I think, there's kind of a few reasons why, but yeah.
There is a school of thought, I don't know if it's the same in Canada, but most Australians I'm talking to, mostly people in Brisbane, they are blaming this issue on immigrants. They are saying a lot of immigrants are flopping here, and then they are taking on the houses. Most Australians can't find houses. I mean, I can't find the ones without houses, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Yes.
there's definitely people without houses that I've seen walking around and exploring the city. It's really sad to see.
Is it the same housing crisis in Canada that you guys are having?
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of people that are unhoused in Canada right now, for sure. Rent is extortionate in a lot of places, so people just can't afford it. A lot of people can't afford homes right now. So from what I've heard from people, it seems pretty similar, unfortunately. Yeah.
What is your message to the government?
Make it better for us. Yeah, make it affordable. I think the government has a challenge in terms of what regulations and things they can get passed and put in place, and I just have hope that the right people are in charge and that they make the right decisions to make life livable for people.
Okay, as we are winding up with our interview, we just ask a few questions to light up our interview, to light up the moment. So first question, are you married?
Yes.
Oh, how long have you been married for?
That's a good question. What year is it? 3 years.
3 years. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Where was the marriage? The wedding?
It was in Tofino in British Columbia, Canada.
That cold place.
Yeah, I mean, Tofino is really nice. Year-round, sort of the west coast of Canada has pretty good weather. Like, we still get a little bit of snow,
It wasn't
but
raining when...
it was raining on our wedding day, actually, but we got married in a forest, so it didn't really matter.
Oh.
I know.
Fair enough. Do you have children?
No.
Planning to have children?
No.
No?
No.
Do you want to adopt a child?
I've thought about it. I don't think right now is the right time for me, but maybe in the future, it's definitely an option. I know there's a lot of kids out there that need homes.
No, you kind of broke my heart there. I thought this is the moment I've been waiting for. I get adopted to go to Canada.
Sorry, I think you're a little too old for me to adopt. I need a little one.
I'm not that tall. I'm literally short. I'm like the shortest person you can. You know
We're
what?
like the same height. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? Tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like, share, comment.
Like, share, comment. He's a fun guy.